that mean it's not yours? Have made this family's entire future dependent on one DNA test result. Plus, Steve admits he has 11 children.
It's 11, Maury.
Can you tell me their names? But Leslie says this little girl is Steve's 12th child.
There is no doubt that Steve is the father.
Who's right? Who's wrong? Okay. It's pandemic paternity pandemonium today. Joining us from Memphis, Tennessee, is one angry mom named Charelle. You see, when Charelle found out her fiancé, Michael, was cheating on her, she dumped him. Now, instead of begging for forgiveness, Michael flipped the script and started to deny that he was the father of their two sons, 4-year-old MJ, 1-year-old King. Michael actually claimed Charelle got pregnant during a threesome with one of his family members. Oh boy. So Charelle, I mean, let's clear the air right now about this threesome with a family member. Really?
Maury, I ain't had no threesome with no family member. The family member that he's telling you about, that he's speaking of, he's like a brother to me. I've been around, me and Mike were together for 6 years. I've been around him for a very long time. We have a bond. He is family. He's stayed with us before. He's been in our house when we're all together. And the fact that we were together for 6 years and he knows me inside and out, and you would sit there and believe allegations that you're hearing on the street, you're going to sit and believe somebody who you barely know, somebody who don't even really like you over me?
Here's the thing. Since you knew the family member well, did you go to the family member and tell him what he was talking about, what Michael was talking about?
And I did. Oh, you know I did. I called them and I let them know. He out here telling people that we had something going on.
You and Michael were together for over 6 years. And then, and you have a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old, right? And then all of a sudden, recently, within the last month or two, he begins to question he's the father of both of these kids.
Maury, let me tell you something. The only reason that he's questioning the paternity of my children is because I put him out. I gave my ring back. He proposed to me. I gave my ring back and I told him I didn't want to be with him. So you know what he did? He did the next best thing. He moved in with somebody who's going to take care of him out there in Texas with no edges, with 6 kids, who work at Walmart and stay in a 2-bedroom house. He chose, sometimes you got to downgrade, Maury. He chose, beggars can't be choosers. You know what I'm saying? And he went to the next best thing, somebody who's going to take care of him.
Somebody told me something that they told me the same thing 5 years ago. I looked past it 5 years ago and it came back up. Right. Right. That's why I'm questioning. Because around the same time you got pregnant.
We were together 6 years. If you question the paternity of our child,
I looked past it 5 years ago.
Nobody. I wouldn't propose to one person who I'm questioning the paternity of my child. I wouldn't want to be with nobody 6 years and get on my knee and ask them to be my wife.
If I feel like it wasn't no truth to it at first, then it come back out. What you want me to do? I got a question. I gotta know what's going on. I ain't finna just sit right there and be done.
We could have went to child support.
Why we gotta deal with child support though?
They do DNA tests too.
We could have did it personally.
We could did all that.
But guess what? You want to put me on child support because we're not together no more. That's the reason.
Okay, Michael, I got it. Okay, Charelle, I want to finish up with you right now. Okay, you were in love with this guy.
Sadly,
you were in love with him. You were together. You were engaged. And by the way, he wasn't questioning being the father during the first 4 years of MJ's life, right?
Sure wasn't.
Because it came back up 5 years later. That's the reason why I'm questioning it. The first time I heard about it more, I put it to the back of my head. But the second time when it came back up, we was on Facebook arguing, I had some type of truth.
Maury,
I had to know what's going on.
I asked him when we first got pregnant with our first child. I didn't want another child. He begged me to have a child.
That was after the fact.
I want something to leave behind on this earth. He begged me for a baby.
I do want my own child. That would have been my first child with you.
On a paternity test. Mary, I ain't never scared. He could have been got a paternity test. He could have got one.
Okay, that was before I knew everything else.
We could have been did this. He really doing this because he wants some clout. That's all. That's it.
Clout. Look how you saying.
But you also happy. You also happy, boo.
Of course I was happy. That was my first son. What you expect? That was my first child. I was happy.
Okay. Meanwhile, let me ask. He loves those kids, right, Charelle?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh well, I don't know now. I don't know.
What you mean you don't know?
He did love them before he left. Before he left
Man,
me.
I'ma always love my kids, no matter what.
Okay.
That's why I'm here today to make sure they mine. That's why I'm here today to make sure they mine.
Where that bread is.
Sherelle, you think they look like him?
Yes. MJ looks more like me, but I'm his mother. There's nothing wrong with that. Man, them his twins, them his kids. He know this. He know this more. I don't know why he's showing out.
And I gotta make sure, because even if a child look like you, it's still a possibility that it might not be yours.
Okay,
Am I wrong or am I right, boy?
And when we find out, you keep
I'm gonna continue to take care of my kids.
Meanwhile, Michael's not around. Who's been helping you, Charelle?
My best friend, Kyla. Mine, hold it down with me, Maury, when I tell you this one right here. The realest. The realest.
All right. So,
Kyla. So that's all person that been helping you out was Kyla.
Kyla, didn't you and Michael used to be friends?
Yes.
And
we were close.
And then what happened?
Real close.
Call him for whatever. But after he did that foul stuff to my best friend, can't do it.
What foul stuff?
What, come stay with me when she put him out.
Calling around the city asking about who can I come stay with.
Can't do it.
And I was joking. I got a mother and a dad that's gonna let me come stay with them if I wanted to.
And then on top of that, Maury, when everything hit the fan, do you know that he told her that he cheated before he even told me? My best friend, he called and told her all the tea before I even got to tell her.
Kyla.
What that tell you?
Kyla, you helping out with these kids?
Yes. Those my babies.
She the daddy, Maury.
She the daddy.
She the daddy.
My kids. She the daddy.
Okay. Yeah, but guess what?
We ain't even got to be on this show. They straight.
Okay. All right. Now, wait a second. Because there's somebody who's on Michael's side. And she's very adamant that these tests be taken. And that's Tia Wanda, who's Michael's mother. Okay? And so, Tia Wanda... By the way, how do you get along with Tia Wanda, Charelle?
We had a pretty good relationship. We got a pretty good relationship. But, I'm just trying to see, how she feeling. It can be all aired out right now. I want to know what's really up. Like, how she really feeling.
Okay, when we come back...
Or how y'all really feeling.
We're going to hear from Tia Wanda. And, of course, we are going to have the paternity results of 2 tests.